For all my photo editing for years, I've been using Photoshop and Lightroom on desktop and mobile. I find these two are the best programs, work in conjunction with each other to get the best results. But it is a timely process and it also is a learning curve to master. So now in today's video we're talking about the new guy on the block, Luminar Neo, which has just been released, and this is going to show you how you can do similar edits but ridiculously fast to change the overall look of an image within minutes. So let's get into that video right now. So Luminar's been around for a few years now, and the new version, which is Neo, allows you to do really fast edits using AI. So you can erase people out of your shots super easily. We're going to be discussing that today. But also for those drone shots, how you can just transform your drone imagery within minutes without having to do complex masking. Able to change a photo from this to a really dull photo like it was before. So let's show you how I achieve this and what you can do. So if you already got this, then you can go along with me. If not, I'll link in the description below how you can pick up this program to go and try it out yourself. Now you can crop the image if you want. First of all, if you're going to put it on Instagram, you can change the aspect ratio simply here, but I like to do all the cropping at the end, so we'll leave it as it is just for now. Now on the develop tab you can just manually edit your photo as well, just like you can on any other lighting program. So we can bring the exposure up or down, we can increase or decrease the highlights, we bring the highlights down, and if we just bump the shadows, already that photo is looking alright. We can add some contrast here, but the beauty about this program is the AI capabilities of how fast it can transform this image. So let's look at the first one, which is Enhance AI. So if we just click on this tab here, we'll see we've got accent, we've got sky enhance. So by increasing this slider, this improves that image drastically by adding structure, by adding contrast. Automatically, if we look at the before and after, that is a huge difference. We can also improve the sky as well by moving this slider. The sky and the clouds got a lot more detail. Now you can go off this, which we will do, and look at the structure AI. You can improve the amount on here as well. This will add more structure to that image, but don't overdo it or it just looks a bit too much like this. It's all about fine little details, but fast. I mean, look how quickly we can just change the look of this image. Now a new feature on here is the Relight feature, and this is absolutely fantastic. It allows you to change the light or the exposure on different parts of the image. So you can look now at the near, so the bottom part of the image. By moving the slider, we can make that part of the image brighter or darker without any masking. Same with the far or the top bits of the image, just by moving these sliders. So we can decrease the clouds area and bring them down, and we can also have the bottom part of the image brighter. We've also got a full depth map as well, which you can just increase and decrease on here, and this, especially for portraits, is brilliant. We can also change the sky as well. In sky selection here, we can change from quite a boring overcast sky. We can completely change the look of the image by clicking on one of these, and now we've got a nice sunset. But the beauty of this is it doesn't just look overly fake, it actually lights and changes the whole image as well. So the key to it is trying to keep it look believable. You don't want it to look overly fake. You can see that that different sky selection is perfectly lined up there. On the sea, on that horizon level, it's perfect as well. It does a great job. So that sky selection is awesome. If we go back to the Relight now, and now we can make the sunset either brighter or darker in that area. We can then increase the brightness at the bottom or the near parts of the image and make them a bit brighter as well. So you've got full controls over it. We can enhance that accent again, so we can just boost in the cliffs just to the left hand side, and then we're going to increase the saturation by having that sky enhancer boosted. Now you've also got sun rays as well, so we can see the sun is setting now, but we can actually add fake sun rays. So just by moving this little white button here, we can add a sun ray, and now we can increase the amount as well, so we can have it really extreme like this, which I don't recommend, but we're just going to have it really subtle, so we'll have it just at 3 of the amount. Now we can place this wherever we want, so we can, but it's got to be realistic. So we know that sun is setting just on the other side of that cliff there, so we're just going to place it in that center, and then it automatically adjusts it. So we look at now the before and after. What a massive transformation. Now let's look at the erase tool on here. So this is what I did before, so we're just going to take away some of these now that I've done, so we'll put it back to the original shot here. So you can see now you've took a really nice beach shot. We can go onto the presets which are already built into this program, and you can change and automatically without doing any edits yourself. You can just click on one of these presets and this will just change the overall look. You can move the intensity to whatever you wish. I won't advise put it on 100, but normally around about 50 is good enough. But there's loads of different presets built into this to change the complete look automatically. But I want to show you how we can get rid of these people on this image as well. The erase function built into this is really good. So these people here now, we want to get rid of them. So all we're going to do now is move over and click on the erase tab here. And then what you simply do is just brush around that person. So we're just going to brush around him here, click on that erase button, and within a few seconds he is gone. And it's really accurate as well. So we're just going to do this on a few of these different people around the image, and we're just going to completely erase them. Now this is a really fast job. Obviously I take more detail this for a full photo, but you can zoom in and you can get rid of all these people if you wish. You can even get rid of the person in the foreground here, and it does a really good job. And this is a really rough edit just to show you, just by going around this guy here, you paint over him. If you go over something, you can then go back over it, you can start it again, but this is a really rough erase of this dude here. So once we've done this, you just click on the erase button and he is vanished. You can also add layers to this on the left hand side. There's a layers panel where you can add flares, light leaks, sparkles or bokeh for portraits. So just by clicking on one of these we can add some nice over the top layers here. Now we want to improve this by decreasing the opacity. So here that slider, we're just going to decrease that to about 10, and we can see now just from that bottom right hand side we've got a nice bit of a light leak coming in. So this is the before and this is the after, completely transforms that. So the erase feature is great. Now this is just an example of just one shot here, and within about 10 seconds we're just going to click on one of these presets and it's automatically enhanced this photo, and it's turned it in from just a normal raw photo and then put all its edits on super quick, really easy to do. Right, this one here now, this is a castle in Wales. So we can choose one of these different presets here. So there's loads of different presets. You can also buy more presets, but this sunset one here under the Easy Landscapes collection, which is free, that really is good as well. But we want to look at actually changing this ourselves. So always shoot in JPG and Raw on your Mini 2 or your Mavic 3, whatever you have. This will allow you to enhance it a lot more without ruining that shot. So from here we can just look at the Develop Raw tab and we can decrease the exposure, we can add some smart contrast, and already that looks great. But what we're going to do, we're going to enhance AI again, and we're going to boost that just by a little bit, just to add some details there. And now we're going to go and we can change the sky if we wish, but I quite like that sky there with the mountains in the background. We can change the look of it by going for a sunset look or a different moody look, but we're just going to keep it for this version just as it is. So the main focus there is that castle, so that's where we want all these details to be. So what we're going to do now is we're going to increase the structure just by improving that. You'll see now that that stands out a lot more from the before and after. And then we can use that erase tool again, and we can just remove some little bits here. So there's a little green flag, something there in the water. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of this bit of a pier here. So we can basically get rid of stuff really fast. This is what's great about it. This would take more time than it's not as fast as this by using Photoshop. So for fast edits, this is great. Now there's multiple people here. We can go around and get rid of every single one of these, but we can just highlight or just paint over them all now. So we'll just paint over these three people. You can see these people here. So we're just going to leave them alone. They can stay. But these here, we're just going to get rid of a couple more people here. Now what we're going to do now is just click erase, and automatically within seconds they're all gone. It's fast. Now the old Luminar programs were quite laggy. This one is super quick, and this one, especially the Neo version compared to the AI or Luminar 4, is a lot faster. I'll quickly mention portrait photos, so we can enhance the look again. Like enhance AI, we can just add some exposure, just boost it a little bit. Now if you've got a camera and you've not got a really good lens like this photo, we can add some fake bokeh in the background, which is good. We we can light this lady's face, just make it a bit brighter. You can do things like you can slim face, slim body. I don't encourage using that at all, and certainly this lady does not need that, so I just leave that as it is. Now you can have fun with your eyes. If you don't like the color of that person's eyes, we can just zoom in here. We can change this to blue or any of these other colors, and just look how quick it is, and it's fast. Now this in Lightroom can be done, but it takes quite a few minutes to achieve this, and this can be done in seconds. And this is what's good about it. For on the go or for fast editing, then this it's remarkable of how fast you can get stuff done on here. I'm sure I'm still going to use Photoshop and Lightroom for the more detailed general work, but if you're not comfortable using them programs, or you want something just quick and easy, you can even make the eyes bigger, then this is great. So this drone shot here, this is on the Mavic Mini 1, believe it or not. Okay, so you can see it's not the best image, but just by changing that sky now, we've now got a helicopter in as well. Look at the difference in that sky on the before and after. Now we look, now we're just going to increase that enhance AI again. We're just going to add contrast and structure to that image. Already that looks great. Enhance that sky, and then we can look at this relight feature again, and we're going to make the far parts of the image darker, and then the front bit where this road is brighter. Already that's looking great. We can add some saturation so that sunset is looking even better. I mean, that is fantastic how that can be done within a couple of minutes. We could then basically crop this for Instagram. The before and after is outstanding. Look at the difference there. Crop it, put it on social media, and away you go. Job done within, what, a couple of minutes. That would not be achievable on Photoshop or Lightroom. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Luminar Neo, link in the description below if you want to go and check it out. But it's certainly a fantastic program with some improvements over the previous versions. This is a lot more stable, and it's fast and quick. All those edits there done really easily. To be able to enhance your photo with that AI software built into it is just remarkable, and I think a lot of people are going to find value in this, especially if you're new to photo editing. This allows you to edit your photos really easily, but to a good quality. So I hope you enjoyed that. Like and comment down below if you did. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.